Hi Leo, this is Caston with the timeless reading for you guys. So whenever you see this reading, if you were meant to see it, then you were meant to see it at that time, right? So um, if you'd like to follow me or get a personal reading, all of that information is below. Please, of course, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Let's jump in. I feel like this will be a quick one and it's pretty straight forward. But overall energy, we've got the Five of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Do what we must in struggles. This is in reverse. And this is clarified by the Hangman, major arcana, and also Pisces energy. So could be dealing with the Pisces or another fire sign. But what I get here is that there is some sort of new perspective shift that has happened for you that's now left you hanging in the balance. Like you're not really going left, you're not going right, you're not moving forward, you're not going backwards, just kind of stuck in contemplating. You could be in the middle of some sort of rough patch or a difficult situation that you're not really doing anything about. Like you've become aware, but that's it. Like there's an awareness, but there's no action attached to it. There's no decision being made, but there is a new perception at play that you're looking at. But you know, with do what we must in struggles in reverse, this speaks about not really moving through it, not really showing up, not really stepping up to the plate, to the challenge, right? So let's get into it and see what this is about. So then we've got the Four of Wands, fire energy, harmony and peace, followed by the Justice card in reverse, ancient powers of justice at work. And this is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, earth energy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign or a Libra or a fire sign, but what this speaks about is some sort of an injustice in your life or something that's out of whack, disturbing the harmony and peace, but there's a new start here to restore it. So a new start here to clear out injustice, or a new start for you to trump the injustice in your life and achieve more harmony and peace here. Or an opportunity, because this is the Ace of Pentacles. So this could speak about an opportunity coming in that helps to restore more harmony and peace and a fresh start that balances things out so that you don't feel like you're living in an atmosphere that is unfair or that does not serve you, right? Where there's not an equal give and take. There's no harmony with what's happening, okay? You could be trying to initiate a fresh start with something, and there is no harmony and peace there, and you're realizing that now. So then we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, creativity and skill. This is followed by the Ten of Swords in reverse, new cycle of death and resurrection. So earth energy and air energy. And then we've got this clarified by the Ten of Cups, water energy. And a really beautiful energy, by the way. And so honestly, with this Three of Pentacles coming in reverse, creativity and skill, this talks about kind of passing up on opportunities that could be good for you, create creative opportunities or just new opportunities that take your life in a different direction from where it's at now, right? Develops new skills in you, new learnings, new fulfillment, clarified by this Ten of Cups, of course, new fulfillment, new love, new happiness, but you're ignoring these opportunities and not moving towards them. New cycle of death and resurrection in reverse speaks about holding on to a cycle that has completed, a cycle that has expired and very clearly expired, but you're not stepping out of the cycle. It's like being on the ride at the amusement park and you go through the ride and then it's done and you refuse to get off the ride. You're like, no, again. And the people are like, dude, it's done. Like it's not your turn anymore for this. This cycle has completed. And if you let this cycle complete and allow if you allow a new cycle of death and resurrection to begin, and you start to go after these opportunities that you see that can provide you with this new start, that can clear out this injustice, that can bring you harmony and peace, you arrive at the Ten of Cups. But you're blocking yourself from this by not letting go, or by not acting on the opportunities that are presented to you. I feel this could be love related. This is about somebody who's literally not in love with their job. You're not in love with your work. And you want new opportunities to be in love with what you do, right? A lot of us spend the most time of our lives working or at work. So it's really a shame to spend a majority of your life doing something that you don't care for, when there are a gazillion of other options here that you could get into or follow your heart and do things that you actually care about, that's going to bring you to this Ten of Cups energy. Okay. With this Three of Pentacles, creativity and skill in reverse, and this Ten of Swords in reverse, this is like starving yourself on purpose, right? It's like, knowing that you need to eat and there's a refrigerator full of food and you're just like, no, I'm just going to sit here and be hungry. I've been hungry all morning and, I don't know, I'm comfortable being hungry. I don't really feel, I'm just going to sit here and be hungry when you don't have to, So then we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, primal strength and creation, followed by the Seven of Wands in reverse, inner strength and resources. Thank you, Spirit. And then we've got the clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. And so this is just further beating that notion in about ignoring opportunities, creative opportunities, opportunities to advance you, to progress you. Some of you could be stuck in positions where there is not 1 ounce of your creative muscle being used. Right, and this is Leos that I'm talking to. So it's like, I feel like you have a creative muscle at play in everything you do, whether you recognize it or not. And so to be stuck in a position or a relationship or somewhere where that is stifled is not good, and it's not healthy for you. This is about ignoring opportunities for new creations or for new starts or to create something new in your life, and you're just kind of bypassing it like you don't even see it. You may not, with this inner strength and resources in reverse, this speaks about you may not believe that you have what it takes to do something new or to create a fresh start for yourself. You might be like, I'm just going to ride out with what is and what's already here because, I don't know, it's too much to try, right? So you may be putting yourself down or not believing you have what it takes, but you do. Okay, this is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. She stands alone on her own. She's solid. She's secure. She takes a logical and a sensible approach, right? So this is talking about the more that you ignore these opportunities for advancement, or the more that you pretend that you're content when you're really not, you're blocking yourself from becoming the Queen of Pentacles, from that independence that you crave, from standing on your own, from having that solid security and stability, but also a solid security and stability that's married with happiness, not a solid security and stability while compromising your happiness, right? Like kind of biting the bullet because it's like, well, this is a check and it buys me what I need. So who cares if I'm miserable, right? It's like there's something else there for you, another opportunity where you can get your check and not be miserable at the same time. But you're not even trying. You're ignoring the possibilities. You're ignoring the opportunities for fear of a fresh start. Fear of starting over, fear of being alone, fear of having to go at it alone. Six of Wands, faith and efforts rewarded in reverse. This is fire energy. followed by the Four of Pentacles, self-reliance and practical pursuits, earth energy. Some of you guys really could be dealing with an earth sign. There's all fire and earth here. A lot of fire and earth. A little water, no air. So could be in a love situation with an earth sign, or transforming your love relationship with your work. You know, because a work relationship is the same as our personal or intimate relationships. You know, you get into a new one, you learn about each other, if you will. Sometimes you go through breakups, if you will, that on the end of that breakout, you come out a better person. You've learned more about what you want and what you don't want. You've learned new skills, new way, right? So if this is a work relationship, same things apply, right? Faith and efforts rewarded in reverse, self-reliance and practical pursuits in reverse, clarified by the Four of Wands, fire energy. So this is about contentment. This is about resting, you know, kind of chilling, if you will. And so this speaks about you with the faith and efforts rewarded in reverse. This is about somebody not really trying, not really pushing the needle forward. There's no faith and efforts to be rewarded, right? There's nothing to reward because you're not putting any energy towards this, whatever this is for you, however it resonates. It's like, and with self-reliance and practical pursuits in reverse as well, this is about, again, that inner knowing and believing in yourself, but that may not be present. You know, it's kind of like, do you really believe in yourself? Do you believe you have what it takes, or are you all talk? You know, and I don't mean that in a shady way, but these are the questions we have to ask ourselves, you know? And this is about somebody not really putting any energy towards the dream, but rather being content, being settled in contentment, reaching a certain level of like, all right, well, fine. I got my house, I got my car, I got my, all right, cool. I'll just deal with this. This is fine. No need to try to push for anything more. You know, when really deep down you want more, you see more for yourself, but you're scared of, again, like I said, kind of going after it, or there's work that needs to be done on your inner belief and confidence in yourself as it pertains to going after new things in your life, as opposed to sticking and sitting with the old things in your life and becoming content with them, right? I'm not saying that it's a crime to be content in life. Sometimes life calls for that, you know, being grateful, being thankful for what you have, being content, like, whoo, wow, this is great. But it can be dangerous when you lean on contentment. Okay? So, with this overall energy, do what we must in struggles in reverse, saying that you're not doing what you really need to do in struggle, clarified by the Hangman, but rather you're just hanging in the balance. You know, you've seen this new perspective, but you're doing nothing about it. You know that something needs to change, but you're doing nothing about it. You know what I mean? And this is about, you know, you coming out of that energy, making decisions for yourself and choosing progression over contentment. Choosing it has to be an intentional choice. I'm going to choose to start pushing myself past where I'm at currently, because I know I'm not happy, and I can be really good at pretending to be happy about it, but I know that I'm not, you know? Angels, can you give me a word for the Leos as it pertains to this spread? Thanks. All right. First out, we got trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. I have thoughts, but second card out, shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. And so what I get from this is that some of you guys could really be in a crippling fear about a new start or moving forward in a work situation, because it's like, Leos like security. You are spontaneous. You like a good adventure, but, you're not going to go on the trip unless you got all the money for it. It's like, I'm going on the adventure, but I'm going on the adventure with security. I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? It's like that energy. But sometimes in life, you do have to take risk. And when you do feel that calling to do something different or to move on, you have to follow that and trust that spirit is going to take care of you. Trustworthy guidance, shower of abundance. Don't let your fear overcome you to push you and hold you in a state of contentment when progression is calling you. Progression is pulling you, tugging on your heartstrings, right? Don't allow fear to make contentment your home. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped or resonated in some sort of way. If it did, please, please, please give me a like. Please subscribe to the channel and keep up with all of the Leo content. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.